Hey everyone, this is Anthony Rios, the Healing Shaman, and I want to share this with you because, especially if you're a healer and you feel guilty for not doing things exactly the way that your elders did, your grandmother or great grandmother, or exactly the way you were taught in that shamanic training or some other expensive training that you went to, right? This message is for you because I'm going to tell you something and it might challenge what you've been taught. You are not betraying your lineage by adapting it to the world that we live in today, right? In fact, you're honoring that lineage. And I'm going to explain this to you because I was in that same trap for a minute. So there's a beautiful tension when we're healing, right? When we're doing healing work, there's a sacred balance when we're doing healing work, when we're connected with spirit, beautifully connected. So on the one hand, you're honoring something very ancient, very old, something passed down for generations, right? Something that's been passed down for generations. It existed long before you were here, and it's going to exist long after you're gone. That deserves a lot of respect and a lot of reverence. But you're here now in this time, in this place, with people today, right, and who are facing specific challenges of our society and our world that only you can help. So it's not a carbon copy of your great grandmother's healing. It's not a recreation of the old ways. It can't be. It cannot be. It's a creation. Now, I like this because look, it's a creation that's called into existence for what our world needs right now, for what our world needs right now from you today. It needs your interpretation, it needs your translation, and yes, it needs your evolution of your lineage, whatever that lineage is, done with respect and with reverence. And this is where many healers get stuck because I was also stuck in this trap for a while. Look, many healers think that they have to choose honor their tradition exactly as it is or adapt it to the present. But it's not that, right? It's not or, it's an and, right? You honor the past by serving the present. You respect your lineage by making it relevant for today. It has to be relevant for today. It can't be something that was done 500 years ago or 1,000 years ago. We weren't there. We don't know exactly what they did. I will tell you this. Our ancestors, your ancestors, those elders, they healed the way they healed in their own time, with their own tools for their people, in their tribes and communities. We don't live in that kind of tribe and community anymore, right? We're here in this time. So you have this time with these tools that you have now for whoever you're working with now, whoever your people are today. So look, you could be using sage and sound bowls. You could be working with ancestral healing and neuroscience. You could be holding ceremony and sending supportive text messages, right? You understand this. It's not disrespectful. This is the tradition. This is evolution and the creation of healing today. Because our healing work, it's always been about adapting. We have to meet people exactly where they are and use what works and be adaptable, right? Be flexible. You can't be rigid. Our ancestors weren't rigid. They had to be resourceful. They had access to what they had access to. We have access to what we have access to, right? So your grandmother, great grandmother, they didn't have access to what we have now. They maybe didn't understand about the nervous system, right? Or trauma theory or any of that stuff, right? If they knew, they probably would have used it, but healers have to use what works. Healers adapt, we're flexible, and we integrate. And that is what will make you effective. It's going to make you very relevant, making your medicine powerful for the people that you're meant to serve today, in this time, in this place. So we're weaving old and new stuff together. That's a beautiful thing. It's creation. It's calling into existence something that wasn't there before. So I want you to stop feeling guilty for doing something different and stop apologizing for bringing in new modalities. You studied a lot of modalities. I've done the same thing. We don't use all of those modalities. And you do not have to choose between ancient wisdom and modern understanding. We weave them together. This is our medicine. This is your medicine. This is new healing adaptive medicine, right? You can honor where you came from, and you can fully respect your lineage while walking your own path right now, today. You can be fully rooted in the past and reaching towards the future at the same time. It's not a contradiction, it's integration, it's weaving, and this is true creation. Because we're working with spirit anyway, and spirit is guiding us, and it's exactly what the world needs from you right now. Because the people who are coming to you today, they're not living in your grandmother's world or great grandmother's world. They're living with you and me in this world today, dealing with this technological burnout that we have, the social media anxiety, disconnection from their bodies, collective trauma, all that stuff that looks way different than it did 50 years ago or 100 years ago. And they need someone like you who understands this, who understands that healing happens in ceremony and in a therapeutic setting. They need someone who understands that healing is ancient wisdom and today's modern terminology, right? They need someone who knows that you can clear energetic boundaries and set healthy boundaries, right? They need someone who can call in the ancestral spirits and also explain what's happening in modern neuroscience language, right? That person is you. You can do that. It's not because you're abandoning something, it's because you're continuing this tradition, you're evolving, you're weaving it all together. So I want you to know you have full permission. This is your permission slip. You are allowed to adapt, you are allowed to integrate, and you are fully allowed to create new healing medicine from old wisdom. Your ancestors were innovators, they were adapters, and yes, they were also weavers, and so are you. So the lineage doesn't need you to be frozen in time, right? It needs you to carry it forward, adaptive, evolving, make it live in today's world, make it breathe in today's world, make it relevant for the people who need it right now today. So I'm giving you full permission to weave your medicine, honor the past, and serve the present. Honor the past and serve the present. So, again, my name is Anthony Rios. I'm the Healing Shaman. Please subscribe to this channel if you're ready to stop apologizing and start owning your healing medicine. Hit the notification bell because we're building a community of healers and we are not choosing between old and new. We're integrating both. We're weaving because today's world needs what you came here to give it, and it needs it in the language that it can receive. So now get out there and give it. Thank you very much.